I'm back. So satisfied me, you. Hey, Nancy.
How are you?
Nancy, you look so cool. Donald. Nancy Donald us. Look at that, it's cold. It's like full on, like covered the ground snow outside, which is nice. It's gonna be fucking cold when I take Beans for a walk in the morning. It better not snow anymore. Actually, you know what? I'd like some more snow. I can't lie. I love snow. Yeah, I didn't expect it to stick either. Beans like the snow. He likes it, but he's also like unbothered. I don't know. Dude. Never let you. Dude, it's so cold. Hi, Shabazz. Welcome. Then you come to the meeting.
I didn't know if you wanted to or not, sir.
Yeah, let's go to the meeting.
Past couple of meetings, the past couple days have just been like,
Crystal.
"Hey guys, things are happening."
Are you okay?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Morning. Oh, well, if it is like that, then we'll come straight back down. But
Sounds good.
yeah.
Bailey, why do you look like you're going to fucking prom? It looked like you're one cummerbund short of performing in a choir.
Bundy, stop.
If you don't mind, when Fred is done.
Yeah.
This is why I have no
Once
blood
he's done,
family.
we'll officially start it. And
Awesome.
I killed them.
Wait, Dark?
Hey.
Oh,
Assistant Chief
Thank you,
Dark.
Jimbo.
congratulations, sir.
Thank you,
Nope,
Bundy.
Stand
Yeah,
by.
well,
congratulations, Dark.
Dark, you got to go stand at the front now.
I don't want to stand at the
Oh,
front.
yes.
Look
at you,
Dark.
Dark.
You don't still think I'm a...
Dark's still a man of the people.
Dude, I
Hey, Carter, what's up, man? Carter.
What's good, Carter?
Conversation I had with Dark, he called
Yo.
I was a witch.
Yeah, you want to send it to me?
Burn me at the stake.
Wait, what? What did I do, Debbie?
You called me a witch and wanted to burn me at the stake.
I'm sure there was good reason at the time.
Yo.
Did you try to burn my daughter at the goddamn stake, Dark?
No. I'm sure it was all just a joke. So.
Burn
You guys, hey, what's going on? I know that UPD uniform looks really
God.
familiar to me, and I see why. I used to step on people like you guys all the time
This is
when I was a
terrifying.
child, and now I step on you as an adult, because I got a job.
Fred, stop it, please.
I have a
Hey,
job
SG.
to yell at Fred.
Good shit, man.
Wait, Dark. Whoa.
Hey, how you doing? I was just making
Holy
sure y'all knew
shit.
that they looked like Lego cops.
No, stop it. Fred, get off the podium, please.
The video, though.
That's an order, though, Fred.
Fred.
Can I play my video,
That's
sir?
yes.
Okay, strike two, Fred. Okay, you got one more chance.
I wouldn't mess around with him, Fred.
Damn, Fred.
Put your video
Wait,
on.
you're
Go
saying
on.
You look like Lego cops, and why is your face on the
We can
Lego?
play the video, because I look
Yeah,
like
play-
a Lego cop.
Play the
from
video,
6 hours
Fred.
ago.
It better be good.
Angel, can you put the video up for me?
Do you want
It's a
me to do it?
video.
Okay. You send it to me?
Why do you have...
Listen, I
Hi,
asked
it's
for
me,
this, okay?
Louise. Good afternoon.
Hi, Louise.
Hi, Miss Louise.
Louise.
Listen, you can't ask me to put
you.
stuff up here and then not send me the material.
Stop. Get out of my pocket.
I'm obviously
Oh, my
sending
bad.
you the goddamn
That's my
shit. It
goddamn
takes
ranger
a
right there. How you
5
doing,
seconds.
Louise?
Yeah, I know, and I'm
Do
obviously
you slow
busting
your
your
goddamn
balls.
roll?
And I'm obviously busting your
Oh,
balls, and it
hang on
works.
there.
Fred doesn't know what that is.
Listening
Alright, here you
to
go.
Kyle
Fred
Pred
talk about
video resume.
Legos.
Oh God.
Who is
God
Kyle
damn
Pred?
it.
He's a man. He's a son.
Right. He is a
What
man.
the
He's a brother.
Hell
Why
yeah.
would
He's a
he be
husband.
man this month
But
of
most
all?
A man in
importantly,
this month?
he's a police officer.
What?
During his tenure as longest serving high command member in the history of Los Santos, Kyle Pred has successfully
Bloom, are you
run
the
the
goddamn
biggest
sheriff
department
now?
in the history of the PD. Pred comes with a ton of experience in
If it
leading,
was
having
successful, then why is it
previously
gone?
been sheriff of the BCSO, sheriff of the PBSO,
Facts.
the Grand Marshal of the CPD,
Crazy.
sheriff of PBSO, two-time.
Twice.
His other accomplishments in the PD
God damn it.
include
Hey, I was in the
founding the
picture.
Rapid Response Unit,
Oh shit.
which has saved the lives of thousands of citizens of Los
I have a
Santos.
stack of
Brought
complaints
back
about her.
SCU from the brink of collapse by becoming the chief of detectives. He instituted IA and put current Assistant Chief
That's
Richard Dark in
why.
charge.
Okay.
Kyle Pred's accomplishments outside
How
of the
have I made
PD
this
include
already?
Cerberus board member
Murder.
during the company's most
Nothing.
profitable period.
Oh shit.
Started Pred's Beds,
That is
a
true.
thriving real estate company that owns several high-end properties across Los Santos. Ran a successful talent agency
Oh,
that discovered
shit.
several superstars, like Sally Avocada.
Oh shit.
Founded the Kyle Pred Foundation, the nonprofit
sir.
which helped improve the lives of the countless victims of the Viceroy fire.
Oh, that's crazy.
Kyle Pred's strengths
What the
include
fuck?
cult-like leadership
He
qualities,
misspelled
maxed out
strengths.
charisma stats,
Max.
shooting,
where they actually teach you
driving,
Clapping.
good looks.
I remember that mini
Alright.
Kyle Pred's flaws. He works too much.
Damn.
After all he's done for this PD and Los Santos as a whole, it's a disgrace Kyle Pred is nothing but a lowly officer.
Damn.
So please, keep Kyle Pred in mind for any high-ranking positions opening up in the newly restructured
Oh
PD.
shit.
Thank you,
That was me.
and God bless you.
It's over now.
Hey, God bless you too, dog.
Kyle Pred video
Here,
resume.
don't worry. I can. My thing.
Back.
Well, Fred stole my thunder a little bit, but
I always do.
always does,
but it's great.
You're not first, you're last.
The job reading at the end of the day.
That is way too many words, Bloom.
You gotta read this.
Not
even a
PowerPoint.
That was really good, Fred. That was really good, actually. You're hired.
Just remember who. Just remember who made you.
nerds
alright?
on the hardwood.
Okay, we get out of here.
Also, don't forget who all
I
killed you.
Yeah, I've used that
previously. 100%
type in
Don't forget you can make him relapse now.
You say relapse?
He said you can make him
Wait,
run laps,
wait,
not
wait.
relapse.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can speak Japanese, bro.
Okay, look, let's be honest. Bloom at least unified the police department to all yell about
Speaking
that.
Japanese, Bloom.
True.
Alright,
Everyone shut the fuck up and let Bloom have his moment.
I think there's
Okay,
words. I
relax.
think he put
Let me
words.
stop.
understand
It's
that the resume would not translate well onto the projector. So the very first thing I was going to say is I will be sharing a fucking document permanently with all of you animals.
Hell yeah, tell him, Bloom.
Definitely. Oh God.
Oh, you're gonna go
You have to have my ID for that.
Oh, yeah, no, then just fucking locally. Y'all can figure it out.
Just
There
share
you
it
go.
locally.
There you go. All you. If it
I didn't get it.
It was too far,
We're out of range.
Over here.
It was too far, Bloom. Bloom, can you send it again, Bloom? I was too far.
Stand in the middle of the room,
Bloom.
Bloom.
Too far back here.
Just come to the middle of the room.
Send it again, Bloom.
On my round, I'm not
Just
gonna read
post,
a PowerPoint.
just
to
post
you.
it on
was too
Twitter.
far.
Just post it on Twitter.
Show
Post
it
it on
on
Twitter.
Post it on Twitter,
You
put your
know what?
wiki link on this
An
thing.
example of your hard-working investigative skills and filling out paperwork and being able to do your job. Oh my God, impressive.
Did
Okay,
any of it
listen here.
removed from SCU?
Thank you,
from not doing
Bloom.
paperwork?
I hate to bring it up, but under experience,
I got removed from SCU, Demi, because I got told by DOC the 2 serial killer twins were fucking dead, and then 15 days later they magically showed back up. Thank you very much for asking.
Are
you sure they're wearing triplets?
Never trust DOC. I mean, that is.
Wait a
That's
second. Wait a
how
second.
habeas
Wait.
corpus happens, okay?
Huh? No,
you have
wait.
a serial killer fake their death in prison.
Your
15
Also,
experience.
don't trust the
Genius.
hospital either, because
Your
they
experience
did
for
that to
being
me
a-
as well.
Fake! You one-armed
Trust no one,
Cyclops freak!
Mr. Mulder.
What? Fuck you!
Oh.
Your experience for being a cop.
Everybody
Being
calm
a
down,
fucking
please.
Bongo clean guy.
All right.
Hard to do something
That
like
is
this.
what you-
Hey,
that's what you
I
can
traffic
expect from
drunk.
me. That's what you can expect
Wait, what
from me
rank
as,
does he want? Is it
dress for
sheriff
the-
or
dress
sergeant?
For the position you want.
Which
That's what I'm
position
saying.
is it? You have
You fucking
sheriff and sergeant.
We're asking you questions.
Can you come with me outside real quick? Just me and you.
Sure.
Watch out,
Sorry, sir, I'm
CPD
apologizing.
bitches, or whatever you are, you PD clowns.
But I am ready to go all the way to the top.
Yeah.
Listen, I know you're just coming into this, all right? But you need to take some of my advice. You need to be at the front of that room and let people know that you're above them. Being at the back doesn't accomplish anything. You need to be at the front, and you need to be the commanding presence that people need during these goddamn meetings. You think people would be yelling like that if I was at the front? How often when I tell people to shut the fuck up, do they listen?
I mean, yeah, that's true.
I know. Listen, I got a lot of stuff I can help you with, man. You need to get up there and you need to assert your fucking dominance out the fucking gate. You can't take any of this fucking play school bullshit that they're doing right now. You got to get them in fucking line. You got to let them know that you're a hard-hitting son of a bitch that doesn't give a fuck about them. And if they step on your toes,
do care
you're
about
gonna
them.
Step right back.
I do.
No, you can't let them. You can't let them know you care about them, Dark.
Why?
That's what I did with the PB. You can't. You can't. Trust me. Trust me, because then they're gonna fight for your attention. You got to trust me, Dark. All right, listen.
No, you told us all you cared about us.
It was different because I already asserted my dominance early on.
I'm not.
Early on is the listen. The early on's the building blocks. You and Queen Elizabeth got to be asserting your goddamn dominance at the front of there. You lead the meetings. You tell people how it is. You get them to march to the beat of your drum. All right, you got to establish yourself as a leader.
All right, I'll try. Thank you, sir.
No, you're not gonna try. You're gonna fucking succeed because you're capable of it, sir.
That was very sweet. Thank you, Pred.
I got your fucking back.
I got
If
in
you
front.
need me to do it for you. I fucking will.
I know you will. I know you will.
You got this, sir.
So that's it for today's again, another reminder that your uniforms do need to be in check with the announcement.
Excuse me.
The people that are picking people are paying attention to if you guys are actually listening and following the rules or not. That is stuff that's being paid attention to.
Sorry, no.
So if you can't even follow simple rules, then you know you might find yourself struggling to find a job. With that being said, I know you guys have been having a lot of fun out there on duty, and that's awesome. Just remember, we gotta keep our unit limits in check, just because we don't necessarily have a command structure in line to keep you 100% accountable. It's important that you regulate yourself and that you don't go crazy.
Excuse me.
That's everything I have on that. Does anyone have any questions about that? No? Good. Okay. I got a text with someone. They said they had an announcement. Who was that?
It's me. I'm sorry. Was
Dispatch.
We did it,
Hey,
guys.
you want to come on up?
We did it.
Sorry,
We made it to
everybody
the
was
front.
screaming, and I'm
We made
trying
it.
not to have a third seizure in 24 hours. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh fuck. Okay. Hello, I'm Harper. You guys probably know me. I don't remember a lot of you. Dispatch announcement. You guys have gotten a lot of announcements lately about, you know, doing your job and people are watching. I just want to remind you that dispatch is also trying to rebuild our department. We have five active dispatchers. Okay.
Is that
we
it?
cleared our roster. There's been interviews. People are getting trained. So please have some
Oh, we're gonna get in there on
patience
dispatch.
with us as we
We gotta
rebuild
do it.
our department. If we're on duty and we're actively dispatching, ask for a channel. All right. Obviously, if we're busy, if we're 7 channels deep like we were yesterday, and dispatch is dealing with some situation, and you have to pull a channel, that's fine. But I've seen people just grabbing channels that are already active because they don't ask dispatch. We are trying to rebuild our department, and there's no fucking point in me spending 5 hours in PD trying to train someone if no one's gonna respect their job. I'm not saying you guys don't. I'm just saying it's time to get back into the habit of dispatching around.
I am. I'm saying that most people don't fucking respect dispatch, and they better change real quick.
Don't fuck with dispatch.
I've turned in my cop keys for now because I'm a medical LOA and I'm in a real bad mood because I have brain damage. So don't fuck with dispatch or I might yell at you. Okay? Thank you. I love you guys.
Thank you, Harper.
Girl boss. Thank you.
Thank you, Harper. Hell yeah, Harper.
God, I'm-
Dispatch gang, hold it down.
So just to shift notes a little bit, I know that things have been, you know, upbeat for a little bit, but we do have some very somber news that needs to be addressed. Approximately an hour ago, Martel passed away from a heart attack.
No!
Wait, who did?
Sexy
Martel. Tracy Martel has passed away.
On International
It's
Women's
not a
Day?
joke.
What?
Yes.
This is
Yes,
the
I know,
perfect day for Martel to pass away.
It's
I'm
not a
quite-
joke. I'm being very
Died
serious.
and
You
angels
need
to
to
blame.
relax. You need to relax.
Brad,
Okay,
shit
Martel.
the fuck down, Brad. Brad, no.
Why? What happened?
It's like a naughty dog.
She passed away from a heart attack. So she's gone. We're gonna be making funeral arrangements for her. I would remind you guys that she did a lot for this police department and she deserves your respect. So if we may, I'd like to have about a minute of silence. Just so you can all take a moment to reflect on who she was, the person, what she meant to you, and we'll let you know more with the funeral announcements when the time comes.
Did he?
Fucking tragedy, mate.
That was my co-conspirator to over.
Okay, minute of silence, please.
Does that mean we're starting the minute over?
Fuck's touching my music.
All right. Thank you, everyone. So yeah, just make sure you keep her in your thoughts. I'm sure her soul is going on to heaven to berate men for being ugly or all those good things. But just keep an eye on the announcements to let you know when her funeral stuff will be planned. Dark, do you have any announcements you need to make?
Yeah, I'll make one quick one.
Right, come.
Yes, I am the new assistant chief of police.
Hell yeah, dog.
Thank you very much. Listen, I was standing at the back because I still feel like one of you guys, and I really don't want that to change. I know there's a lot of not of command right now, so if you guys do need anything, I am around and I'll try and help. But I will be around for a bit to talk about LSPD. If you're interested or just have questions, I'll be in the captain's office. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Dark.
Trooper Angel, can you just remind people that when they 42, they actually have to clock off the bot now?
Yes. So you guys noticed that we have a lot of people that are clocking on duty. We're at 80 police on duty right now, which is 40 over the limit. Actually kind of fucking insane. That dispatch bot is how we actually track who should and who should not be on duty. When you go off duty and you don't hit leave on there, it can actually get stuck sometimes. And then we have a hard time keeping an accurate account of who should actually be on duty. I know a lot of you may not remember this, but back in the day, you had to queue up there and you had to wait till you got the notification there before you sign on duty. But we seem to have somewhere along the lines lost that culture and people forgot to do that. So we're probably going to be going out that bot for most of the staffing decisions at this point. So make sure that you're actually following it, or else you might get some angry command members kicking you off duty. What's that, Pred?
Where is the dispatch bot located? I've never seen it before.
So if you go to our law enforcement channels in the Discordia.
God damn it, dude.
Great. I only see 6 channels now. I used to see like 40.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Well, it's
This
been
is
there.
it's been there the whole
Social
time?
dispatch. Yeah, it's been there the whole time.
Whoa, it's been there the whole fucking time. Wow, okay.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I didn't even know. I didn't even see that.
Yeah, so just a reminder that you should not be on duty unless you actually have a spot in there and it's your time. And also, the only people that are exempt from that are high command and division leads. So basically no one. So don't actually come on duty if you don't have a spot.
Dustin, thank you for the 15 months, buddy.
Clean it up. It's there's a lot of people on there who were like stuck on there for 20+ hours. It might just need a full like.
Yeah, which again comes back into the thing where you need to make sure you hit leave when you go off duty.
I think that's just Crystal, and she's right here.
No,
Oh,
no,
Candace?
there's like 3 others that I'm looking
Oh,
at.
Candace went to PBSO.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless you didn't change it.
That should be everything.
Is that what you called me earlier?
Important thing like gather before we go to meeting too.
Yeah.
Candace.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, come on up, Snow.
Oh, Jesus. Warning.
Bench Clooney.
Hello. So this is only really for air cert people. You're all fired.
What?
I don't, you know, I don't want to bullshit you guys, so I have wiped the roster for the air cert after a discussion that I had today. I think it'll be good to start from fresh and get some new things going in there.
Damn.
And that ranking structure that I announced yesterday in there, it is going to be pretty much that still. I still want to have that kind of feel, but more information on that stuff in the future. Also means General Patrol is going to be without L1 unless I'm around for maybe a little bit until we get things a bit more situated. So you won't have a helicopter to carry your chases. So this is going to mean that ground units, you have to step it the fuck up. I've seen some pretty sloppy driving out there, including some from myself as well. So we got to try and compensate while L1 is not as available as it was. Okay?
So you're saying things are up in the air at the moment?
Yes, good one. I like
Hey.
that. That's good. That's good. That's good.
Actually, nothing's
But yeah, don't worry. I don't want anyone to. I don't want anyone to panic. If there's like a giant, if we have Russian bombers flying over the city, I need you to email me and I will come and shoot them down. We have plenty of missiles for that. No problem. But for now, nobody should be touching any aircraft in the hangar. Okay. And more info soon. Don't panic. Don't worry. Everything's gonna be fine. Don't worry.
Cheers, guys.
Thank you, Snow.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so now we're moving into meeting 2. So I know a lot of you may have some things that you wanted to share, like resumes or whatever. You know, you're not required to be here, but if you'd like to, you're more than welcome to come on up here and share that with the classroom.
I don't give a fuck about anybody but myself.
Okay, all right.
Can you
Well, if you want to
explain
get
what
out there,
meeting
you-
2 is?
It's the non-mandatory meeting. You're more than welcome to leave if you
Fuck
want.
out of my way,
If
asshole.
anyone has any like service announcements or
Mr.
anything
Dark.
silly they wanted to get off their chest,
Hey.
now's the chance.
We've been putting the VPD order in just a
Already
UPD
fucked the rest of
locker because it's
Yeah.
been prepaid for the month. Is that good still?
Oh yeah, that's it's completely
Well, I'm
fine.
gonna head out in the
Yeah.
morning.
Okay, to share with everybody. Okay, just
Yeah.
making sure.
Thank you,
'cause I
though,
probably
Robo.
should-
How you feeling, by the way?
Thanks to the bank.
Bad. I had 2 seizures in the last 24 hours, so I'm on
Jesus
monitoring.
Christ.
Yeah, no problem.
Hey, listen, I
don't remember anybody, and it's very confusing and loud
Thank
in
you.
here.
I appreciate that, man.
I gotta talk to you real quick.
Yeah, I know. Just we'll train a bit, okay? Don't stress.
queue.
You join the dark queue. Okay.
I'm not a queue.
I gotta get down in the office. Sally, come on, you're first.
Yeah, there was a queue, Demi.
Yeah, I was.
Congratulations.
It was
you- come on.
Mr. Redface with the hat, then Mr. Dan, then Mr. Daniel.
You look
I was
good.
Thank
with when
you.
left, Mr. Dark.
Whoever said that, I need to see who said that.
Back here.
Oh, thank you, Kate. Oh, you look so different. Take your mask off.
Taking off duty. Looseman needs to go off duty.
Yo.
Congrats, dog.
Thank you, Lily.
Hey, Dark.
Hey.
Hey, come here. I got a question for you.
Okay.
He's jumping the queue.
Hey, if you
Stop jumping
want
the
some
queue.
ointment,
For fuck, I don't want any ointment, okay?
I
No
I actually got
ointment.
some good shit.
No. What kind of good shit? We like L'Oreal?
No, it's from 1983. But no, but it's really good ointment. Hey, if you want it, let me know. Just call me.
Okay, I will. Jesus Christ.
I'm fucking number 1, and this guy's number fucking
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, well, the thing is, I was waiting 5 fucking hours before the meeting.
Okay, Sally, get in there. Guys, please.
I wanted to say congrats.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I like your hat.
You deserve it. Thank you.
Yes, Grayson.
You into a side room somewhere and just have a.
Yeah, come here, really quick.
Thank you.
I was behind you. Oh my god, is this a line? Is this a line?
So, like, this isn't.
No.
This kind of has something to do with hiring. Basically, there's been a bunch of meetings over the last few days with everybody who assumed they were going to get a position with the judiciary asking about problem officers who we have issues with, right? Basically, just before the collapse, there were meetings with Brian, and then just after the collapse, I know
yeah,
Crane
not
had
bad.
some meetings with Moulton.
So
Now that you've got rank, I'm just either going to touch base with you now, or I can come back and grab Libby when it's her shift. I don't care. I've got a really, I'm good with either of you. But like, you know, there's been some fucking around, and there needs to be some finding out over the past few
Who?
days. Bloom.
Okay, what's he been doing?
Right. So when all the channels were still active, right? When the warrant channels were active before any of this happened, he approached Bill Mays, a sitting judge, with a warrant that needed signing, but it didn't have a command signature on it.
Right.
He told Bill that he was command, just didn't have access to the channels right now due to technical issues, and thus showed Bill how to find them through the output channel. Bill signed that warrant, right? Even though it doesn't have a command signature on it. It's basically an issue with fucking standard rank and file officers pushing warrants that haven't gone through your own internal SOPs, but also in bad faith lying to judges about the material facts of those warrants, right?
Hey,
So
give me
that's
1
the issue
second,
I've got.
Grayson. I'm not doing something else. I'm doing something to do with this, and I just give me 1 second, okay?
Can I help you with, sir?
Fred,
You said I didn't answer it.
hold on 2 seconds. Let me get out of the way. Hey, you
I'm in the
wanna?
side lot. Could you inspect my vehicle? Make
No.
sure it's up
Do you want to do some
senior.
IA stuff?
Yeah, I can do whatever you need me to. What's going on?
I'm serious though, and it's someone that you're probably close with.
Don't give a fuck.
Okay, I'm gonna put you in contact with Grayson, and I'm gonna tell Grayson to tell you everything, and you've got to just handle it however you want to handle IA. Okay.
All right, nice. I'm gonna keep Snow with me on this.
Okay, I'm gonna get Grayson to come out to the side lot now, and oh, there you are. All right, stay there. I'm gonna get him.
All right.
Oh, yesterday.
Hey, Doc, get some food. Do you need anything while you're gonna sit in there?
No, I've got a bunch. Thank you, Grayson.
Honestly, it looks.
Hey, this might come as a surprise to you, but Pred is very interested in dealing with corruption and misconduct in PD, and I am 100% trusting him on this. So he's going to help you out today, along with Snow, who are both have been hired to the LSPD. If you have any issues with them at all, let me know, because Pred especially is on thin ice. Okay.
Relationship with both. No, I'm sure
Okay.
fine. I want you to know, while you're going through this transition process and you've got a lack of command structure in place, that people are trying this shit, and if I just don't want it to come slap.
No, I really appreciate the heads up. I really do. This something we don't want is bad warrants, especially and especially lying to you guys. I'm not gonna have it.
Okay.
So I'll leave you with Pred, and he'll hand you. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you,
All right,
Pred.
why don't you come with me so we can go talk more private?
I was supposed to email you the other day, but I
Hey,
forgot.
good luck, you UPD bozos, fuckers.
Jeez.
Oh, hi.
Hey, Dark.
Hey.
Okay. I guess I will do 2 in 1, because that'll
I'm gonna
work.
be honest. I'm just here to offer help for the interviews, so you're not spending forever doing them by yourself.
I don't mind. That's the whole point. But thank you, Bash. I do appreciate it.
You can
Bison.
go first. He was here before me.
Okay. All right. We'll do that. All right, Shirley. Thank you for waiting. I know you've been waiting like 6 hours now.
Yeah, 6 hours.
I will put that, but you did make $100,000 an hour, technically. Let's be honest.
Technically, I did, yeah.
Okay. All right, Shirley. What can I help you with?
I just wanted to kind of like, listen, like if there was any like, if there's gonna be any big changes with the LSPD or anything like that, or if if the change, because I was BCSO, right? I was PBSO. So I don't know, like I'm just kind of listening to everybody, seeing like, what their plans are for each department and stuff like that, seeing if there's something new that I can do, if there's something better that can fit me,
Okay. Well, I mean, I'll start by saying, other than the name, it's a different LSPD. This is a real restructure. Obviously, it's completely different high command. I didn't expect to be here this morning, so it's unexpected and it's different. How different it's going to be, I can't obviously guarantee that. What I can say is that, again, this isn't a change, but the people we're hiring are dependable. People who want to work as a team, no lone wolf kind of shit. But really, the main thing we want is people who know what they want to do and are willing to work towards that. With rank not being a big part of that, what we really want to implore is that if you want to do something specific, if you want to have a specialty, that you work towards that, get really good at it, and we'll be there to back you up. So whether that means you literally have your own unit, regardless of rank, and you want to work on, I keep bringing up, traffic enforcement, for example. If you go something really specific and you really want to work on that, and we think you'd be great at it, then we'll we'll give you your own little unit and you can do what you want with it, and we'll give you a budget and stuff like that. We just want people to do the work they want to do so that we can have a really passionate police force, and I think that will give us something really good to build off.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, because I've been kind of thinking like maybe going towards the SCU detective route, or like combine that maybe with the K9 route. I kind of think that would be kind of cool. But like I love the PBSO. Nothing wrong with them. Like I've been a part of them for like a year and a half.
Yeah.
Rank, I don't really care about rank because I've been a deputy for a year. And I don't really care that I haven't climbed the ranks. As long as I'm kind of like you know how I am, right, Doc? Like I try my best as a cop, but I still have my own flair to how I do things, right? I want people to have a good experience when I'm the one being the cop, because I've been a criminal myself, and I kind of feel like I kind of have that experience. Like I know how people want to be treated in some ways. Like I know how to handle in that, and it's just like I'm kind of seeing what could be the best next move for me, right?
No, 100%. I'm happy to ask as many questions as you need to weigh your options. I just want you to go where you want to go.
Yeah. Well, as I said, I've been thinking about the detective route and the K9 route. Definitely, like that's been one of my aspirations for a long time. The K9 route, and then the detective. I think that would be more suited for the LSPD. Because I just think it's more kind of, I don't know. I feel like that would fit me a little bit more, I guess.
Well, kind of depending on what happens, because we don't know what's going to happen with detectives and stuff yet. But if there isn't like a unified detective unit, like the SCU, then we're going to have LSPD detectives, and we're going to have like individual units for that, like a homicide unit and narcotics and stuff like that. So if you like wanted to go down the K9 and narcotics detective route, that's certainly going to be an option.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Okay. I won't do as much. There's a lot of people here, so I'm not going to do as much of an interview process as I was before. But thank you for doing for showing interest. I guess, you know what? There's two of you in the room. Okay. Let's say there's only one spot left in LSPD, Shirley. It's you and Bison. Why should I choose you and not Bison?
Oh, I would pick Bison 100%.
Charlie,
that's not like the.
Hang on, Dark. I'm sorry. Can you like just pretend we're not here for a second, Dark? Sally, you gotta talk yourself up, bitch. You gotta fucking be confident, man. Pretend I'm a pussy.
Yeah.
Talk yourself up. You're trying to get a job.
I'm just saying, I'm a goddamn.
Wait. He's not listening. He's not listening. You gotta make sure he's listening.
Oh yeah, you can listen again. You can listen.
I can listen. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. Yeah.
I'm just a great fucking cop. I might just be a morale cop, but I do my goddamn work great. I do. If I'm loyal, Doc. You saw my determination. It doesn't matter if I got paid earlier in the line or not. I was 3 hours in anyways, and I still waited. I knew what the risk was of, not being able to get any money, but hey, it paid off. Back when I was in the BPSO, I was really loyal. People told me to do something, I'd do it. Just like that. I know what my position is whenever my position is, and I respect my high command. I've always done that. I haven't been one of those cadets that disregards all of the ranks and just thinks that everybody's on the same level. I've seen a lot of shitty goddamn cadets around that just disregard any fucking respect for any officer. I'm not like that. I respect the structure that will be put in place. I will do my job exactly how it's meant to be. And I'm going to make sure that I'm going to have a good time doing it. And the people I'm going to be doing with will have a good time with it. And even the goddamn criminals will fucking love me for it.
That was a bit much at the end, but that was good.
No, that was really good, Sally. Okay.
Thank you.
Noted. Okay. Last thing before I'll have you leave, if you don't mind. is who would you recommend us hire for the LSPD?
Recommend you hire
Yeah, who should we hire for the LSPD?
out of anybody.
Yeah.
Me.
There you go. There you go.
Okay, Shirley. Okay. All right. Noted. All right. Recommended himself. Good. Okay. Well, again, sorry for so short, Shirley, because you waited so long. But
Yeah, everybody got like 20 minutes. I got 5 minutes. Okay. I see where I stand.
we'll talk more, okay? I'll be in contact within the week,
Yeah.
and we can do a longer one, all right? I promise.
Yeah, it's all good. I know. I get you. You busy.
Thank you, Shirley.
No worries. Thank you for seeing me.
Now, listen, if you need anything, just contact me, okay?
Yeah, I will do. Appreciate you.
And see your
Bye-bye.
doctor about the, Never mind.
My car blew up, all right? My car blew up. I'm
Yeah.
in pain.
Yeah.
I just
Don't
wanted to
say-
show determination that I'm here with pain.
You did. Don't send anybody in yet, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you. All right, Bison. How can I help you, boss?
Dude, congratulations, first of all.
Thank you very much. It was
I'm gonna
very
be- I'm gonna be-
unexpected.
Can you speak up just a little bit?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah, It's soundproof in here. We're good. I'll be blunt with you. I was definitely gonna go for assistant chief of police, but like the choices the past couple days have been nothing but welcome surprises, I guess. Like with you and Libby and everything else. So
I appreciate that.
I mean, ever since you and I worked together in IA and all the way up to now, like I'm very happy
Yeah.
that you're the person that's gonna be leading the department. So,
Well,
go ahead.
now you mentioned IA, so I was going to say we all have a zero tolerance policy for corruption. So that's one thing.
Yeah, I don't want to be IA again. No, fuck that.
I don't blame you.
The reason nobody wants to be IA.
Yeah, it's okay. It's serious season, Bison. Come on.
Yeah, so this is like I talked to Libby the day she got promoted, and that was like more of like in a joking congratulations kind of talk.
Okay.
But this is going to be a talk with you. I am interested in going back to LSPD. I have no interest in being a trooper or a ranger or BCSO. I don't care for any of the other departments. I've already I got slight offers for other departments very vaguely before the big shakeup happened, and I even knew I wasn't going to do them in that moment. I just didn't want to go anywhere. I don't how do you want this to go? Is this just I brag about myself for 2 minutes straight, or how do you want this to go?
Oh, like from the interview side of things.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously you want rank. Okay, I don't blame you. You don't?
I
put my phone on silent. Hold on.
You can answer that if you want.
No.
This is going to be really confusing, but just bear with me. Okay. All this is going to sound very egotistical and big-headed, but it's really the best way that I know how to explain this without coming off like a jackass.
Yeah.
I don't have to demand respect. I know I have respect in the streets. People listen to me. Even right now, nobody has rank, and people are still listening to me when I ask them to do something.
Yeah.
I don't need rank. I feel like I have earned and proven myself time and time again that I know what I'm doing and I know how to handle myself in most, if not all, situations. And if I don't, then I learn from my mistakes and I move forward. I don't want the rank. I want the position. That makes sense.
I think I know what you're saying.
The reason, and I understand if you guys have picks and stuff like that already, but I want lieutenant because, and I feel like you and I have known each other pretty well for the past couple of years. My sole purpose for PD has been helping, teaching, and criticizing the PD constructively. My sole purpose is to make sure that people enjoy policing, not enjoy being a cop. Does that make sense? I can explain it better. If it doesn't.
No, I'm also typing up notes at the same time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I apologize if I take a bit.
No, you're good. You're good. I don't want people coming in with a smile on their face because they get to sign in at the front desk every day. I want people coming in with a smile on their face because they're ready to go outside and actually do their jobs. I was running shift 2.
That's what we want.
I was self-appointed watch commander. I know that sounds kind of goofy whenever you say self-appointed, but like I was pretty much making sure all shifts were running correctly and nobody needed anything before it got to high command, which was just Bundy and Malton at the time since Din was MIA. I was shift lead of shift 2 for over a year. I was making sure that if anybody ever had any problems, they could come to me. If they did have problems, then I'd take them off the side one by one. A lot of people don't agree with this. I rarely ever gave strikes and suspended people or even threatened them. I felt that taking somebody to the side and having a constructive talk was much more effective than actually striking them and punishing them overall. Now, there were times where I would strike people because I felt that it was needed, but that wasn't my end all be all. That wasn't the goal for any kind of situation where something went wrong.
Yeah.
I wasn't scared to call people out. I wasn't scared to make sure that things were done correctly. I made sure shift 2, when training cadets, I made sure that PNT was hiring a very specific criteria of people to make sure that like the shift was full of people who knew how to handle situations appropriately, aka read the room, while also being able to do their job properly and efficiently. Because the goal of the VPD was cops who know what they're doing, like no matter what. Like you can always like trust that cop's going to know what they're doing.
Yeah, dependable, right?
Yeah, everybody's dependable. I understand that like the goal of the LSPD is to kind of move in that direction somewhat, and more of, like everybody's like dependable, not like RoboCops. Like everybody's like a unique personality, but at the same time they're dependable on no matter what you need done.
Yeah, that's what we want. Yeah.
And I told Libby this, and it's like I'll like whatever position I'm put in, I'll help back that as much as possible. The main reason that I'm going for lieutenant isn't because of the rank of lieutenant, because in my opinion, in my personal experience, the rank isn't what gives me the respect that I've earned. I was doing the job of a lieutenant and a captain as a corporal back when the rank was first created, and I was still respected as such. So it's like the rank doesn't mean much to me. The only reason I want lieutenant is because that's where I'm most effective in making sure the department is ran appropriately and efficiently. Does that make sense?
It does make sense. I guess my question would be, what more would you be doing as a lieutenant than a sergeant?
Well, so I guess the question that I have in response to that is, if it's okay to ask a question or answer a question with a question, is that
Yeah, of course.
The understanding that I had before, which is what Bass explained, was that it was chief, assistant chief, lieutenant, and then lieutenant would oversee VPD and DPD if we were to split it. And then, like, I know Libby brought up, she doesn't even know if she wants to split the departments, if she wants to keep it all LSPD. I don't know how many lieutenants you're going to have or anything like that. The goal, like, the best way I can answer your question is to, like, give you my vision of it. So if I were to be a lieutenant, and what would I do differently from a sergeant would be strictly, my goal is to be the buffer between command and high command. So you guys wouldn't be getting complaints. I would be getting all the. I'd basically be your assistant with back end work and in city work, since you guys are going to be so busy with all, like literally recreating the LSPD and rebuilding it all together. I have the experience to lead several shifts at one time. I will say that I am forever learning. I do not know everything, and I refuse to ever believe that I'll know everything. But at the same time, I do believe that I hold more experience than like a typical sergeant would, because people rely on me to have that experience. People come to me even now, like in the past 2 days, people have been calling me left and right asking for like advice on how to deal with things, like what to do with warrants and all these kind of things. And I'm just like, I'm the same rank as you. I don't know why you're asking me. And then I realized that again, like it's not about rank. It's about specifically like I have the know-how and I have the knowledge. And you bring up what's the difference between sergeant and lieutenant, and in my honest opinion, before the big mix-up, there wasn't one. There just wasn't a difference, except for like the thing that you put on your shoulder versus your lapel. But now my vision of it is lieutenant is held in a higher regard in terms of like they know what to do. Like there should be no reason to go to high command for anything unless a lieutenant is like, I will go to high command myself kind of thing. Like it's just a sense of like usefulness and importance and like like I know that like I could be useful in other positions and stuff like that. It just feels that lieutenant is like that is my calling. Like when I first got hired to PD, I said I would never go past sergeant. Like there was just no reason for it. I did not care for it. I would never do it. And then a year and a half later, a year later, I got offered lieutenant and I took it. And then ever since then, I have just like, in my personal opinion, and this is egotistical and blowing it out of the water or bragging, but I'm gonna take this moment because I'm constantly keeping myself humble. I blew that shit out of the water, and this isn't to kiss your ass, but I've had a lot of different role models, and the one I specifically put myself after was Rhodes, simply because he is the cop that I wanted to be when I grew up, and I feel like I'm not as petty as Rhodes. Nobody can beat that.
Nope.
But at the same time, no, nobody can. But I really do feel like that I've met the level of respect that Rhodes gets. I might be harsh sometimes. I might be a little too lenient sometimes, but I led Shift 2 for over a year. I was a lieutenant for a year and a half. I was leading Shift 2 before I was lieutenant. I was leading Shift 2 as a corporal. Whether the department splits of BCSO want to say so or not, I was even teaching their cadets how to do things. I'm the harshest grader for final evals because I have a high expectation for officers. I make sure I love teaching people. I make sure people know what they're doing. I was the only lieutenant for a few months after Casterman got taken to troopers. I have this resume that I could put on your table, and like it would just be me bragging about myself for over and over and over again.
Yeah.
But my point is that like I love my job. It's as simple as that. The PD is my identity, and being somebody who leads and is able to handle any situation and help anybody in any situation is my identity. Like that's just me. I don't know how else simply to put it. If you feel like I do better as a sergeant than lieutenant, then I'll happily take that, right? But my goal and my aspirations are lieutenant because it's just like it's my passion to make sure that everything is running smoothly and that you guys are happy with the PD that you've created. That's the goal, and that's like the end all be all.
Well, you know, it sounds pretty great. I'll be honest. You've done a very good job at selling yourself. Okay. I guess for the, you know what, all the other questions I was going to ask, you've already answered.
Oh, like what? I
was going to. No, that was good. No, that was good. You know, it's nice to be able to listen and not have to ask a lot of things. So you were VPD or DPD?
I was VPD.
Okay.
I set up LSPD. I rebuilt LSPD Shift 2 four different times by myself. At which point, when I built up Shift 2 the last time, when I got like all my command structure and everything in order, and they all left, I had to rebuild VPD, again after they all went to DPD. So.
Okay. I guess a question I haven't really. If you didn't get lieutenant and you were just an officer, what would Bison be doing on his day-to-day in whatever department you join as an officer or a deputy? What is Bison doing on his day-to-day?
I'm just patrol oriented. I'm straight up like just helping people. I am very much I'll do the paperwork if I'm a primary on a call, but I'm very much a get there, help them catch the people they're trying to catch, or help them deal with the situation, then immediately go to the next one to support the next person. Like I am strictly a patrol-oriented cop.
Okay. Out of curiosity, what were the other offers you got?
I'm sorry, say again?
Like, what were the other offers? You said you got other offers from other departments.
I got a joking offer about. I'm pretty sure it was a joking offer. I got asked to be assistant chief twice by Brian when DPD was still a thing. I'm pretty sure he knew about the shakeup by that point, so he was messing with me. And then like I've had people try to like poach me in the past and stuff like that, but that was before the shakeup.
Oh, I thought you said you had offers.
Well, before the shakeup, yeah.
Oh, before the shake-up, okay.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, I'm not. I don't care about any other department. I don't want to go anywhere else.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah. I mean, I don't have anything more to add. What I'll do is Reed is sleeping, and we're going to take the next week or so once to speak to everybody and kind of figure out where we want to move with things. And within the week, we'll try and get back to everybody about whether they're hired or not, and then whatever rank comes with that. So I know it's hard sometimes to boast about yourself, but you did a very good job. And yeah, I'll talk to Libby and we'll talk about things, and I'll get back to we'll get back to you. And we really appreciate you showing interest, Bison.
If I could just say one more thing before I let Dan in here.
No,
I 100% cut everybody in line. I'm gonna be honest. If because I feel like that's the only way to go about this, especially because I trust you so much. This whole process has been a little demoralizing. Not like the interview, but like everybody gets stripped of rank and then like starting over completely, and nobody knowing what's going on.
100%. Yeah.
I will do everything within my power at any position you give me to make sure that you are seeing the vision of the LSPD that you want. But like again, like I'm just really trying to push that like the rank itself doesn't matter. It's just the position, because I want to help as much as possible. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I do. I guess
that's like the final thing.
I will say that I think both LSPD and BCSO is looking at 2 lieutenants, and this is to start with 2 lieutenants and then 3 sergeants for each one. Yeah.
Well,
what was you going to say?
I called it. I said dibs, so you can't give it to me. You have to give one of them to me.
Yes. I know what dibs is.
I called dibs.
Okay, noted.
Also,
I'll put that
shift
up.
1 and Reed is shift 3. You need somebody in shift 2. Just saying, and
I
the
do.
only other person I can think of is Alton, and y'all know he's not around that much. So just saying.
Okay, all right. I'll note it, Bison. Don't worry. We'll discuss it and we'll talk about you.
Yeah. I'm not
okay.
I trust you guys. I'm just
okay. All right. Well, thank you very much.
I appreciate that you're the assistant chief, though. Honestly.
Okay. Well, I appreciate it. I didn't expect it. I woke up this morning expecting.
I don't think Libby did either.
No, she didn't. She was definitely in shock. But thank you, Bison. I'll be in touch. Okay.
All right. I think Dan is next. He's probably gonna have you watch a video. It was pretty funny, actually.
Okay. Oh, don't spoil it.
I'm not. It was good though. All right. Thanks for letting me cut the line, guys. Dan, you're next.
That was a pretty good pitch.
Oh my God, Dan.
Hey, Dan.
Oh, sir.
Thank you for waiting. I appreciate it.
Of course.
Great. How can I help you, Dan?
I would like to. Well, I mean, you know what I'm here for, sir. I'm here like everybody else is, wanting to secure a spot in the LSPD.
Okay. Why?
So not many. I guess but I've been in the PD for 3 years now. 3 long years. And I started out in LSPD. I was 585, 685, then 485. I went from officer to senior officer in the LSPD. I then swapped to BCSO under Pred. And then when the splits happened, VPD and DPD, I went to VPD under DuPont and Libby and them, where I was a corporal and then promoted to sergeant. So LSPD is always been my home, aside from my stint in PBSO and CPD. Ugh, God, those uniforms itched so bad.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, they had to. I think they got you a kid's size, so that's probably why.
But yeah. So LSPD is where I started out as. So it's where I want to be ultimately. Now, with all that being said, I will admit to you that I did approach the the park rangers last night. But I went in full expecting to be not denied. I just wanted to talk to Tessa and congratulate her. And
You applied to the park rangers, Diane?
I didn't really apply. Like I said, I knew I was gonna get denied. It was just more so I created this application video that I wanted to show her, and like I said, congratulate her and all that, and just kind of have fun with her a little bit. But my full intention is LSPD.
All right.
Now I'd love to show you that video if you'd like.
Sure. You get it ready. I'm just gonna go talk to the people outside because I don't want anybody wasting a PD. I don't know what the thing is.
Yeah, of course. I already emailed it to you, so.
Okay.
My shift.
Hey, this is what we'll do. Okay, first in line, you stay. Everybody else, I'm gonna take your name and I'll call you when it's ready, so you can go make sure you can stay on duty and do things. Unless you are completely out of time zone, then I'll ask you to sign off. Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay, good. Okay, all right.
Once went through.
Don't move. Okay. Okay. Name. I just take your name from second onwards.
Ethan Taro, sir.
Next.
Cohen Rucker.
I'm gonna go on patrol.
Thanks, guys. Maya.
Evidence.
Hey.
Okay, who's next?
Hopper, what did you want to talk about?
Ultra. Okay. Oh God, I'm so sorry.
Jesus.
Oh.
Well,
Who's
that goes well
last?
for my interview.
Hold on, I'm writing
Derek
this.
Monroe, sir.
Okay, Monroe. All right. You guys go get out there. I'll give you a call when you're ready, okay?
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
Thanks, guys. Sorry for making you wait.
Thanks, Dark.
Hold on.
Just want to have people able to go patrol.
No, of course. I completely understand. Hey, Nikki, what's up?
Miss Patty, did we get the same
I just
idea
want
at
to
the same
say
time?
you
'Cause I
look
was
so
outside 311
handsome.
and I came in, you guys were doing
I'm
it
very
too.
proud.
I'm a married man. Nikki, you know this.
You look so handsome. You it looks so good on you. The black and the stars. You're my
cutting the queue.
You know, you're my whatever rank you have. Yeah.
Thank you, Nikki. I really
That's all I
appreciate
wanna
it.
say.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right. I like the hair. It's getting more and more Karen every time I see you.
Yeah. I'm trying my best to be more Karen.
See you later. All right, then. Where's the video?
I emailed it to you, sir.
Okay. Let me look. You need to like commentate over this. You want me to tell you when I
Nope.
start?
Yeah, just let
Okay.
me know when it's over.
Okay, Dan. What we got?
In the 3 years that I've been in the
Oh my God. Okay, this is gonna be something.
In the 3 years that I've been in the Unified Police Department, I've had a lot of accomplishments. My biggest one being the second in command of the K9 unit. I've also made it to sergeant, and I've had some of the
Jesus
biggest court
Christ.
cases in the PD's history.
Wow.
It's me, Speedy. I can't wait to make some illegal guns on my workbench here at La Fuente Blanca.
What?
Dan with the LSPD and second in command of the K9 unit. Freeze! I found a weapons bin.
But really, it's just a prop.
Oh, man! I'm Officer Dan Faley, co-leader of the
God
K9
damn it.
in a high-speed pursuit with somebody that's probably wanted for murder, and I'm gonna lock them up.
Hey, I'm Nino Chavez, always looking for a way to make
Oh
a buck
my-
around here. Hey, I got an idea. Oh, my
Oh,
back.
Thick went down here. Hit him with the car. Oh my God.
Yeah, it is. And obviously, you just hit me with your car.
Nino, I wasn't even close to you. I didn't hit you at all, but I just want to make sure that you're okay.
I don't care about that. I'm gonna sue you and take you to court and make a lot of money.
Well, you know what? I will defend myself and the UPD or whatever department picks me up in the court of law.
Oh, for fuck's
as a good
sake.
officer does.
Oh my God.
Not only am I Air 1 certified, but I'm also a wing commander in the